Hi friends, I'm Emily from Ziva, and I wanted to share a video today all about the supplements that I take every morning and every night. I get a surprising amount of questions about what do you take, what should I be taking, what should I not be taking, and I will preface all of this by saying that I'm not a doctor and that everyone is different, and I really very much believe in highly personalized medicine. So if you can get your blood tested, I would recommend that you start there, see what you're deficient in, see what you maybe have too much in, because that's really going to help you to inform what kind of supplements you need. But there are some supplements that almost all of us are deficient in, and I'll share what I found really beneficial along the way, especially when I was pregnant. If I missed a day of my supplements, I was out of my mind. But if I took my supplements, I felt really strong, really grounded, and it affects not only my mental performance, but my physical performance as well. So in no particular order, and I have no affiliation with any of these companies, I just find these products work for me. I start in the morning with some vitamin D oil. It's good for vitamin D to be in a fat soluble form. This is actually mixed with a K as well, vitamin D and K. Now this is called liquid sunshine because most of us aren't in the sun as much as we should be because most of us have like indoor jobs. And if we do go out, we have sunscreen on or long sleeve shirts on, which is all good for skin cancer, but there's actually nutrients and vitamins that we need from the sun. So vitamin D helps with that. I then take ashwagandha. Ashwagandha is an Indian Ayurvedic herb, and it's known to be an adaptogen, which basically means that it's not an upper or a downer. It adapts to know what your body needs. So it's very smart in that way. There are like the superfood of the month. Everyone's talking about adaptogens these days, which a lot of mushrooms are also adaptogens. Then we have Shatavari, and this is specifically for women. This is to help balance your hormones, and I'm taking that right now because I'm postpartum, and so my hormones are all over the place, and with breastfeeding, your hormones change quite a bit. I don't know if I'll keep taking this past my postpartum phase, but if you have any sort of hormonal imbalances, this could help. Shatavari, you can check that out. Something that almost everyone should take is some version of a probiotic. Now, I will start by saying that it's better for you to get your probiotics via food. Probiotics are the good bacteria that all of us need in our gut. We are like something crazy, like 70% of our DNA is actually not human DNA, it's bacterial DNA. And the thing is, if you have bad bacteria, it can lead to anxiety, depression, inflammation, autoimmune issues. Basically, if your gut health is off, it's because your bacteria is off. And the more probiotics you have, the right probiotics, it can impact all of those things, but in a beautiful way. So I've recently been taking Smarty Pants. This is actually a prebiotic and a probiotic, which prebiotic is the food that the bacteria eat. So if you just take a probiotic supplement, but you don't have any prebiotic, then the bacteria dies because there's nothing for them to eat. So it's really important that you have both. I'm actually still taking prenatals because it's important to take prenatal nutrients even after you have your baby. So I'm taking Smarty Pants prenatals as well. They're also kind of delicious. They kind of taste like candy. Take vitamin C. Almost everyone is deficient in C, and especially during cold and flu season, you can megadose on C. If you feel like you're coming down with something, you could preemptively megadose on C and D to really boost your immune function. I will also take a fish oil, a cod liver oil. If you're vegan or vegetarian, there's other sources where you can get EPAs and DHAs, but this is definitely the strongest. And this is really good for brain health. I recommend that my meditation students really up their fish oil intake in the weeks after learning to meditate because their brains start to go to the gym in a very real way. And the brain runs almost exclusively on EPAs and DHAs, which is the type of fat found specifically in fish oil and raw fats. And if you don't up your raw fat intake when you start meditating, you'll find that you start craving like a whole pizza or a whole pie because your body really wants fat because that's the fuel that your brain needs to grow. So fish oil is great. It's also a powerful anti-inflammatory. So I've known people who've had like traumatic injuries or brain trauma, and they'll use the fish oil to help decrease inflammation. And then finally, something that I used to take before I had a newborn, I would take this at night. This is Mag Glycinate, and this is by a brand called Metagenics. So this is magnesium and glycinate, and almost everyone is deficient in magnesium now because we've depleted our soil. We've over-farmed our soil so that this magnesium is not found in our soil. So a lot of us are deficient in it. The other benefit about magnesium is that it's also a mild muscle relaxer. So if you take it like 30 to 45 minutes before bed, then it can help you to just really ease into a beautiful, delicious night's sleep, which is really valuable when you have a 10-week-old. But I'm not taking it because I don't want to be in a deep sleep because I have a 10-week-old. So anyway, these are my supplements. I'm not saying that you should take these or shouldn't take these. I'm just sharing what I take, and hopefully this will inspire you to ask questions about what's right for me. I recommend starting with a blood test, find out what you're deficient in. If you want to check that out, you can go to Parsley Health. My friend Robin Burzin has started a company that specializes in highly personalized, highly technical medicine. So you're not just guessing about what you should take. You're actually going to test your own blood and find out. And they're all over the place. Like, you don't have to go to their location. They can do that via telemedicine, and you can go to a lab in your hometown. Okay, friends, I know this is a lot of information, and I would love to hear your questions. I would love to hear what supplements work for you. Are there brands that you love? I would love to hear about it. So join me over in the Ziva Tribe. This is our public Facebook group, and there's a really beautiful community of meditators from all around the world in there. And I'd love to hear what's working for you. What questions do you have? How can I help? So I'll see you over in the Ziva Tribe. Bye, friends.